What's going on, y'all? So I'm headed out here to the track, get some hills in. Probably my favorite kind of exercise. I just like running, being able to run, and like in particular, I like sprinting. And I believe that sprinting, in a sense, is better than just your regular run-of-the-mill running, because especially when you do it in interval style, you still get in good shape, but then you maintain your ability to be explosive. Sorry, I thought my towel's about to fall off my shoulder. We're about to ease back into this because I haven't done hills in a while. I haven't done a lot of outside stuff, which I lament, but hey, we're getting back into it today. So I think all we're gonna do is like some maybe 10 minutes of hills, nice and easy. Maybe do about 5, then get full recovery, then 5 more, full recovery, that type of deal. Because it's like over 90 degrees out here, and I think I'm not in the best of shape, so I'm just taking it nice and easy. But anyway, that's what I'm doing today. So I have a goal now to run the 200-meter sprint in 25 seconds or less. Now, if you've run track, and you easily have done that, then, kudos to you. And I probably was able to do this in the past, if I pushed myself. But this is just something that I'm trying to accomplish for myself, and so it is what it is. But anyhow, I am ultimately using this as like a springboard to reach my goal of getting to 455 seconds or less. Okay, and so I'm, reverting back to my tried and true hill sprints, one of my favorite exercises. I usually always start my hill sprints, the first 5 of them I do nice and easy. And then the subsequent ones, or the ones that follow, I do those with maximal effort. I try to do maximal effort for every sprint up the hill, and then I walk down afterwards. But yeah, I like these because they train your legs against resistance. And it actually, for me, tends to be a decent way of warming up. And it's also contrary to popular belief. Hill sprints are easier on the knees than your regular flat sprints. They really, really are. Trust me on that, because you're not dealing with as much pressure on the knees that you do whenever they have to come all the way down for like a flat or even downhill sprint, if that makes sense. So good old tried and true hill sprints. I only did like 15 of those today. I'm also doing some ladder work this time around. I've had this ladder for a while. But anyway, I'm specifically doing ladder work to increase my quickness, because quickness is definitely one of my shortcomings when it comes to sprinting. And also to help my sideways movement, because especially when it comes to sprinting sideways, like in the curves and whatnot, that's something that I need to improve my ability to do. But yeah, so I'm doing stuff like single leg, like through the ladder, and then like bunny hops through the ladder, and then sideways lateral drills down the ladder, facing both ways. Just different things to kind of help to improve like the quickness of my feet, and I'm sure I'll get faster over time. But anyway, this is why I'm using the ladder. Okay, and finally, I'm incorporating bunny hops upstairs as part of my sprint training. Now, I actually got this idea from a fellow coach of mine. Shout out to Coach Hill if you watch this video. But anyway, just bunny hops up a hill, up a long flight of stairs rather. And this also is something to kind of help increase my fast twitch and kind of add a little resistance to the jump. And yeah, this actually is very good cardio too. Now, if you want to do this, just make sure that you're sure-footed. You take your time. Don't try to go fast at first. Even me, I'm not going too fast. But because you don't want to fall on those stairs and hit those shins, or just get a nasty injury. But yeah, this is very good cardio. I only did one time up because I'm kind of like not in great shape right now. But I'm going to increase. I'll probably do several reps of these in the future. All right. So I'm finishing my workout a little shorter than I initially planned because it's hot. It's hot out here, man. It's something about that evening heat too. It just kind of just sit on you. But anyway, I just did 15 hills. My first 5 hills are usually, like a warm up. I jog those, and then the other 10, I did 5, kind of used as much effort as I could, and then took a break. Then did 5 more, and then that was it. Then I did my ladder drills, just a few of those. I'm doing those to try to speed up my footwork, because quickness is definitely one of my shortcomings. And then also I did some bunny hops up the stairs. Shout out to Coach Hill, who I've coached track with, who gave me that idea. I can't take credit for that, but yeah, we're just gonna let that be today. My goal is to jump rope 5 minutes every day. That's not really much of anything for cardio for me, but it helps me to have like a baseline, so to speak. But then to get out here and do significant cardio twice a week, yeah, that's what I plan on doing. And we'll see how that works. So I do think I am gonna run our local 5K during Labor Day this September. I may ramp up a little bit later with my training, but this is just what I'm gonna do. But yeah, just hills and intervals. No steady state for me because because intervals get me in shape better than steady state. But yeah, I'm staying safe, drinking water, which is in my car before and after, and training in a way that I've learned over many years actually helps me to get in shape in the most effective and efficient manner while preserving muscle and all that kind of stuff. Sorry. Oops. Sorry, y'all. The wasp came and tried to get at me. But preserving muscle, even building it. All right, y'all have a good one. These darn wasps, man. For some reason, this heat makes them come out more. I don't know. If there's one thing I've learned about getting fitness results, it's that a big key to losing weight, building muscle, and getting stronger is making sure that you make continuous progress from one workout to the next. This is why I have tracked my workouts for the past 20 years. So I've created a special digital fitness journal that you can use to track your workouts the same way that I do, to ensure that you make the continuous workout progress necessary to get the results you desire. You can record exercises, sets, reps, and even take notes to keep track of those nitty-gritty yet important workout details. There's also space to track your big fitness goals, as well as a spot to record your weight and waist circumference so you can really see your results. Get your copy today of my digital fitness journal so you can start moving toward your results right now. Link is in the description.